We got Who Casper, you know what I'm saying? And the Rolls Royce, the red Rolls Royce, that bit is too hard. But yeah, he with his OG right now, and they were just dropping gems. And I wanted to bring this video on the channel because I watched this video maybe like 3 times, and I just keep replaying it because the shit that they were saying, it resonated with me in a way that I know it'll resonate with y'all. And if y'all didn't know, that's what I built this channel for. You feel what I'm saying? I built this channel to really help people. Um, I need y'all to hear the shit that I listen to because it's a lot of people led in the wrong direction. A lot of people going in the wrong direction, and they don't even know it. They don't even know that they're headed to a dead end. You feel me? And at some point in my life, I I'm not gonna say I was headed to a dead end, but I got sidetracked, and I just it literally could take just you watching a YouTube video to put you back on pace. You know what I'm saying? Put you back in the race. So I just want to bring y'all this. You feel what I'm saying? We about to get straight to it.
What you done lost that rabbit ass mind, man?
What they call it, convenience though.
And that's when I realized, like, if you like seek a material, you always gonna be unfulfilled. Your ass gonna always search for more shit to buy. It's always gonna be something new. But like, I think that is like a crazy part of like why a lot of people ain't gonna be able to get to where they want to be. It's a nigga right now, y'all. This nigga go to work every fucking day, and when he get off work, bruh go spend his money at the club. Bruh gonna go every weekend and go buy some shoes. But it's gonna take your ass forever to be able to escape your job and become a millionaire just based off the fact that you want to have it right now. You want to look like it right now. It's a nigga, I swear to God, y'all, this should be irritating me. A nigga, even me personally, bro, I made a lot of bad financial decisions. Like, niggas will not even have 6 figures. You know what I'm saying? Nigga got 50K to his name. Bro gonna move into, you know what I'm saying, an apartment. Cost his ass damn near 5-6 racks a month. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing, bro? Like, a lot of times I think people don't understand, like, you gotta stop living for the internet. You gotta stop living for other people. You gotta live for you. Cause a lot of us, bro, y'all be spending y'all bread simply for the satisfaction of other people, or to just have a motherfucker be like, oh, that shit look cool. That, you feel me? And I feel like that's what we fucking up in my generation. Again, I tell y'all for all the time, I done said this shit in 1,000 videos. We live in a generation of instant gratification. Niggas want to look like it right now. They want to have it right now. And niggas don't understand, bro. A lot of the people you looking at that's really having money, really having wealth for real, it's a whole behind the scene process where a motherfucker went through 10 years of not having it or not having the shit they wanted to be able to live like that for the rest of their life. So is it like a portion where you, like, I would say, was staying down and you knew you wanted a lot of shit, but you just had to like hold out?
Oh yeah. I learned to utilize my bread to make sure like credit is key.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you stack your credit up, you stack your cards up, that paper that's just money to make sure you pay it on time. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And then they gonna give you more. The banks, that's what the banks for. The banks give you money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They want to give you the money because that's how they make their money. Interest rate.
If you was a young person and you done messed your credit up, what route would they need to go?
I mean, you gotta find your good credit repair person. Yeah, yeah. And that's real too.
Is it like able to come back from anything when it comes to credit? I mean, me personally, bro, I deal with my credit all the time. But I'm saying, like, if you was a person that say you just like God awfully fucked your credit up, like say you had a repossession and shit, you can come back. How long you think it would take though?
Oh, now, man, they take that job off in 30 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Repos?
Repos.
It's crazy.
Bankruptcy.
It's
all
crazy.
That shit. They take that shit off.
You just gotta have to pay.
Bill, I mean, you got $1,000 to take that shit off.
What?
Yeah.
So look, y'all ain't got no excuses. All y'all folks out there to be complaining.
That's crazy. That's crazy to hear him say that. $1,000, you could take a bankruptcy off your credit report. Hey, that shit crazy because I just like kind of like what started my credit. It was just crazy because it was on my birthday, but yeah, I started my credit on my birthday, 676, 675. I mean, it's different on both apps. One say 676, one say 675, but I mean it's in that range, so it's good. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta try to hit like 700 by the end of this year. I mean, why not? You feel me? Why not? Like, I'm trying to stack my cheese anyway, so why not just, you feel me, just put something to the side and let my credit just stack up, because I know exactly what I'm doing when it comes to credit. I've been studying this shit for years, so I mean, it got to a point where I just pulled the trigger. My dad, he called me one day. He was like, "Yeah, bro, just get your credit started right now." I'm like, "Shit," but you feel me? And that's what I did. So now I'm about to get the ball rolling. But yeah, credit. I feel like that will play a big part in my future for sure. And I need y'all boys to get y'all credit right too, cause it could play a big part of y'all future. Who knows?
Shit, you just gotta have the connections. That's what I'm hearing.
That's all it is.
So I was gonna say, Jay, so like, how do you feel about your generation, twin? I mean, shit, you a little bit younger than me. Like, how do you feel about just like, people that's like trying to get there right now, but again, you living in an instant gratification generation, twin. So how do you feel about that shit?
I ain't gonna lie, I just feel like we're gonna use that bit to the best of our ability though, because I already said like perception is the new reality. That's why I keep going back to.
You said
like,
perception is a new reality?
Like that's just what it is now. Like
Explain what you mean by that for a
you
person
don't
that might not know.
Like you don't even gotta have it necessarily. You don't even gotta be around it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're showing it, that's your reality to everybody else on social media, because that's all they see. Like that's to them, social media is real. Everything they see is real.
Not lying.
And our generation believe anything we see in front of us. So if you was to pull up in Cullinan tomorrow and you ain't have no car yesterday, we're gonna believe you just.
They gonna think that you bought that
You
bitch.
feel me? And it's crazy because I was literally just rewatching a video that I made a few days ago, and I brought up that exact point that some people will literally believe that a motherfucker came up overnight and they didn't even have a car yesterday. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that that's actually realistic though. That's actually factual. And you might not even know who it is who's doing it, but you just know that somebody's doing it. You feel me?
You pull up overnight.
Social media is the real smoke and mirrors.
Yeah,
Call it smoke and mirrors.
And I used to be somewhat irritated because I'm gonna be honest, bro. Social media is so weird because, like you said, people will think whatever they see is what it is.
Yeah.
I could go and, like I said, I could post in front of your car. They're going to assume that this is my car. And now it's gonna be some young person out here crashing out, going out his way to keep up with me, and he don't even know. He don't even know. Like, I might not even have a whip. Y'all folks gotta stop, bro. Like, I'm telling you, bro, just live for yourself. It's too many people living for, like, other people right now, bro. And I think a lot of folks don't even realize, like, half of the shit that you feel like you want, you don't even want it for yourself, for real. It's somebody else that's putting it in your head, or it's something else that you seeing. You get what I'm saying? Like, I came to the realization the other day, we in a generation where every single young nigga want a Hellcat, man. I'm fairly certain if it wasn't trending, nobody would have that bit. It's not to say it's not cool, but I'm fairly certain if it wasn't trending, if people weren't talking about it, y'all niggas would want other shit. That's why I always had different cars, bro. I never gave a fuck about what was trending or what people wanted. I grew up wanting a Blackwing. That's the first thing I went and got.
Yeah.
I was gonna say though, so another thing I want to say is like, you starting to get into like content creation and shit like that. So I would say like, how important do you think it is now to have like a social media presence, or have like some type of online business, or like something?
I mean, you know, social media is the way of the world now. I mean, that's everybody ordering from their phones and, you know, digital, everything digital now. I mean, it's very, 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 very important. You know what I mean? Yeah.
How you feel, Jay? So, especially because of what you do.
I feel like building your personal image, like your personal profile, is like important in whatever else you're trying to do. Like, you should branch your businesses off of your face card. Like, okay, like they should want to shop with my agency because they know how I am. Like they know, okay, I can trust him, so I'm gonna go shop with him. Like it's better to branch it that way off, and then rather backwards. They try to trust your business and they don't know you from a can of paint, so they gotta just go and trust, and they just.
I'm kind of glad you said that though, because I feel like a lot of people now, like that's another thing that we go through. Y'all folks love burning bridges. Like nowadays, I don't think people understand how important the networking tip is. Like it ain't really about what you know no more, bro. And that's the sad part about it. Like some smart ass niggas out this bitch with no opportunity because they don't have connections.
They ain't connected.
But that's why I say like your face card be so strong and just like anything that you're doing in this lifetime, like please don't burn your face card out. How important do you think like having a face card is?
Oh, that's your reputation. That's your, yeah, that's your
That's what you
reputation.
live by.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of y'all,
That's your foundation.
you feel like people like burning bridges nowadays?
Yeah, they like to burn bridges and then help rebuild.
Yeah.
With the person that burned that bitch.
You're not lying.
That bitch crazy.
Or they'll just burn a bridge and then they'll realize they gotta cross it later, but it'd be too late.
Exactly, ain't no path. You didn't burn the bridge already. And they see that bit like they see everything, like they see the grass grow greener over there, the buildings growing taller, the cars getting faster over there. On the other side of the bridge that they burnt to try to go back.
And then I know, Jay, so you, like I said, you come from Tallahassee and shit like that, Twin. So my question, Jacksonville, bad. So Twin, brain fried. So look, coming from Jacksonville, Twin, knowing that you just like, you know, like lack of opportunity and shit like that, like how big do you think it is to like spread outside your city? Or like
I think
go.
it's important to spread outside your city because your city really gonna be like hating for real. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Jacksonville, we far behind Atlanta, so you think they don't work together up here? They definitely don't work together down there. Everybody in competition. Everybody want to be bigger than the next man.
Everybody know everybody.
Yeah, they be doing
How
crazy
big
stuff.
do you think it is to, like I said though, like have a team?
I think it's important. I think I
Yeah.
seen something earlier on social media, bro. It's like it's better to have a team that's obsessed with it or just do it solo. Because if you're doing it with a team that's not obsessed, it's harder than doing it solo.
Yeah, that's why I see right now I'm on my solo tip because I got people who I know that like they want to do certain shit, but it's like when it comes to what I'm doing as a person, why try to settle with somebody who wants to do something totally different when there is literally somebody who wants to be a cameraman right now? There is somebody who wants to be an editor right now. Why would I try to, you feel me? Like, why would I try to work with somebody else who's doing something totally different than somebody who is actually trying to do that? Like, there's really professional editors right now that are trying to edit videos. There are thumbnail makers right now that's trying to make thumbnails. So why would I go to somebody else doing some other shit and be like, hey, bro, you make me a thumbnail just because I know him? Nah, fuck no. You feel me? Nah, hell no. That's not what I'm doing.
Against you, they'll bring you down.
You're not lying. And then I think one thing that kind of like
Even if I'm cool with him, bro. You feel me? Like, nah, bro, I'm trying to get this shit done by the person who really trying to do this because it's gonna be that one night when you don't, when the peer person you cool with don't feel like doing it. You feel me? He ain't gonna do it. Then you gonna need that video for the next day. But then that other motherfucker that's hungry, he gonna have that shit done in 30 minutes. You feel me? Now that video you wanted to post tomorrow, that shit gonna be done. You feel me? So it's like sometimes people really gotta double think and rethink. Like, you feel me? I'm tired as hell. I might be talking crazy as shit, but oh well, we getting this shit done.
kills me nowadays is, bro, like it's a lot of people that think they can fan by themselves, but again, I don't think people realize it's like what we just said. Once you get to the portion of like using all of your knowledge, it comes to the point of you having to have resources and shit. And I feel like a lot of people is not really focusing on building a solid circle. A lot of people want to do shit by themselves, but when you look at like the biggest companies in the world, I done said this shit 1,000 times. Corporations ain't one motherfucker. See, a lot of y'all be looking at the situation like, oh, Jeff Bezos, that's the billionaire. But this nigga has a operation. If it ain't for the truck drivers, if it wasn't for the people working in the factory, if it wasn't for the people at HR and all of these different people that play key roles in his business, would it be able to operate at the scale that it is? So it comes to a point in time where y'all folks got to realize like the team portion of shit be so important because I'm not gonna lie, bro. I went through trying to be alone, and you got to learn to be by yourself because you want to know who you are as a person, and you find that by being alone. But then again, it's going to come a point in time where you're going to need accountability partners. You're going to need people with connections and different skills and different knowledge that you don't have. And I feel like a lot of times, bro, y'all folks don't understand, like, bro, the circle that shit is important, bro. Shit. You can only be as good as what you around.
But your circle got to know how to play their part too and not want to play your part. You know what I'm saying?
Elaborate on that.
Yeah. The cameraman he gotta hold the camera. You know what I mean? When it's time to hold the camera, you can't have no ego about it. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put it on the person that's gonna that's supposed to be in front of the camera.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You got a mic man, and the nigga got to hold the mic over your head. Hold that motherfucker. Shit.
Do you feel like a lot of people nowadays, like, people don't want to play their role? Like, a lot of people want to be the spotlight. People don't want to be behind the scenes, or like, I don't think people understand, like, it's a lot of money in different positions. Everybody want to be the guy.
Person. They want to be the guy. Yeah, definitely. It's hard to find people that's gonna stay in their position and play their position throughout the play. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the plan. Because at some point, when you start getting all this attention and all this extra stuff that come with it, sometimes people want that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they don't, you know what I mean? And the paths get crossed.
So you feel like envy fucks that shit up?
Envy fuck it up. Yeah. Envy fuck it up.
And pride.
Yeah.
Pride, definitely.
You just gotta know. You gotta pick the right team, and that's one of the hardest things to do. Pick the right team. People.
What do you think it takes, like, nowadays in order to, like, choose your right circle though? Like,
Man, how to choose your right circle. I mean, you gotta find people that want to that's a professional in they profession, and stick to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just go get those type of people, and you know what I'm saying. Make sure everybody playing a part that they want to play. Don't give a person a part that they don't want to play, because they ain't gonna play it. It's gonna end up backfiring on you. You know what I mean?
so just put people in a position, in a role where, like, you know what I'm saying, they want to be there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would say, for me, bro, like, one thing I kind of want to give y'all some feedback on is, like, I feel like now a lot of people don't understand that, like, it's nothing wrong with goddamn being a team player. You feel me? Like, now we got, like, a lot of people that, like, hate to see other people win, but I don't think people understand, like, you can't always be the motherfucker with the ball. Sometimes you're gonna have to pass it. Sometimes you're gonna have to grab the assist. Sometimes you're gonna have to alley-oop. But it's like, everybody gonna get their turn. And I feel like nowadays a lot of y'all don't feel like waiting y'all turn, and that's where we kind of getting the disconnect at, bro. Like, it comes to a point where you gotta understand you can't always be the one carrying. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people don't understand that a boss is not a nigga with workers, but a boss is a person that's able to put other people in position. So I could pass the ball to you real quick and you could score, but I like to see other people win because I'm winning off of that. But I think that's where people, like I said, exactly. I think that's where people get the disconnect though. Like, people don't look at other people wins as we're winning. Like, and I feel like
moving together, we're forced together. I mean, you got 5 fingers. When you ball that bitch up, you got a fist. You can punch some shit. You can punch through some shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's real. And then I heard some shit earlier, bro. It was on social media, bro, and it's so crazy to say. Like, they was talking about, like, imagine everybody got, like, a candle. Like, everybody in the car with a candle right now. Now I'm lit. I could take this bitch and I could light your candle. Now you lit. Now at any point in time, if somebody be like, I don't want to light the nigga candle next to me, bro. I want to stay lit. Now, all of a sudden, twin, your candle start getting dim. The niggas behind you candles is burning out because you don't want to pass the flame no more, twin. And then you thinking you gonna be the person with the ball for forever, it goes out. But if you keep passing the flame, shit, that nigga be like, oh, your candle going out, twin? Let me light you back up real quick. Let me bring you up. And I think that's where a lot of people be fucking up at too, because, like, niggas don't understand. You might not always be the one in position. You might not always be the nigga that's up. Life has a weird roller coaster effect. Like, it's so many ups and downs to this shit. And I don't think people understand during those down moments, it'd be pretty cool if you wasn't being a stingy motherfucker with your position and you put other people into place. So now you could have a motherfucker that be like, hey, let me pick you up real quick, give you, put you back in position real quick. And I think that's what's so good about having, like, a decent foundation in the circle. Like, I've been really lately just, like, moving off of just, like, trying to, like, really lay out my cards and, like, make sure, like, I got a solid team around me, bro. And, like I said, bro, anybody's watching this video, it's hard to do everything by your fucking self, bro. Exactly. I'm just gonna be all the way 100 with y'all, bro.
That's real.
And I think another thing I wanted to ask is, like, so being in a position that you're in now, I know you got a lot of eyes on you and shit. Like, I think a lot of people don't understand, like, how it feels to kind of, like, be the breadwinner and shit like that. Like, can you give, like, some of the positives and negatives of being a breadwinner? Like, how does it change how people look at you?
He just asked a good question. He just asked a great question.
one of the positives is being a breadwinner. You know what I'm saying? You can look out for your people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can build, start your foundation. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you can light other people's candles.
Exactly.
On the negative end, you got to light the right people candle, because a lot of times, boy, they don't
Yeah.
show
You like the nigga that don't want to pass it.
appreciation. You know what I'm saying? Which, I don't look for no gratification, but I don't look for a nigga to shit on me either. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that happens. Like when they want to be in your position, they fighting to push you off your throne.
Exactly.
Instead of us walking together, you know what I'm saying?
We dividing.
We dividing. You know what I'm saying? And it's a bittersweet situation, especially when God bless you to be the chosen one to get things started. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. I think since I've been 13 years old, I always was breadwinner. I always was a hustler. Got out and got it. You know what I'm saying? Built relationships. You know what I'm saying? Built businesses, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And throughout my whole life, I always went through those ups and downs, the jealousy, the envy. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'd be like, man, you know what? I don't even want none of this shit no more, and live a regular fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Do you feel like you would ever go back to regular?
I mean, if that's what God wants for me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, if that's what He wants for me.
What do you feel like was some of like the best parts of just like regular life? Cause I feel like a lot of people don't understand, like they want this, but I don't think they know like what they missing. You get what I'm saying? I don't think people understand the peace that comes with just like,
a regular life. Yeah, it's some peace that come with regular. You know what I'm saying? I
think a lot of people, and this is something that I want to kind of go into. I feel like a lot of people be looking at people's positions and they be wanting to swap.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people don't understand the amount that comes with it. So like, I know a lot of y'all probably look at people with money and y'all like, damn, bro, you get money, life is easier. No, it's just a different hard. You know what I'm saying? So like, I be telling motherfuckers like, yeah, it look easy, but it's like, nigga, when you making more money, you got more shit to take care of. More bills, more responsibilities.
The more money, the more problems.
Exactly. And I think a lot of people don't understand, like, y'all thinking it's just gonna be like, oh, you gonna get money, it's gonna be a cakewalk. No, it's gonna amplify a lot of your problems, if anything, because like I said, bro, your issues become bigger with the more responsibility that you take on. Hey, what that nigga Spider-Man said, twin? Great power comes great responsibility. So I feel like, again, I want y'all to understand that we all human. And I don't want y'all to detach yourselves from the fact that everybody has the same issues, bro. I don't care how much money you got. You still gonna have problems with relations. You still gonna have problems with finances. And that don't mean it's broke. It means you having to manage and maintain and keep now. And I think that's like a big detachment with people that look at people in our status or people in our position with finance, bro. They think that like our life is like significantly different on like the mental aspect or like the shit that we go through on a day-to-day basis. Like you still go through depression sometimes, right?
Hey man, that's life.
Exactly.
That come. I'm talking about, I don't give a fuck how much money you get. You're gonna have that, like you said, life a roller coaster. You're gonna have, if you don't know how to experience some ups and downs, you're gonna stay down. You gotta keep getting up and embrace your failures. If you learn how to embrace your failures, I mean, you get through.
And what I was gonna say is, do you feel like the reason you got to the position you are now is because you learned to enjoy even when things, like you learned to have fun with life even when things ain't going in your favor?
I learn how to accept them. You know what I mean? You gotta accept everything, good and bad. Just like a car battery. You got a negative and a positive pole. If you ain't got both, that motherfucker ain't gonna work. Crank. You know what I'm saying?
You're not lying.
You gotta know how to just work with what you get.
When it comes to like women and stuff like that, I think a question I got is like, I know women is gonna be a big issue like on your come up in your journey and shit like that. Like, do you feel like you gotta get to the position where you at before you compromise with relations and shit like that? Or do you think it's a way for you to get to where you want to be in life and still have a relationship?
If you with the right woman.
Okay, exactly. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to hear.
She understand your grind. You know what I mean?
So it has to be somebody who's gonna build with you.
Yeah, exactly. And trust you, you know.
And if you don't got somebody that builds with you, do you feel like that's where a lot of males like in their life end up like getting stuck in certain positions because they compromise and it comes with like the time and energy and now they can't put it into what they need to put it into?
Yeah, and a lot of times niggas get money and get distracted and see everything else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you got your ride or die, then you gotta ride and die with her too. You know what I'm saying? But if you get money and you get distracted by all the stuff that come with it, I mean, that bullshit come with it too.
You're not lying. I would say like one thing I think I realized recently is like, bro, I said this shit in the clip on TikTok that's going viral, bro. A lot of people don't understand like relationships come in 3 different cycles. Like you got your honeymoon phase, you got the phase where you start like kind of dissecting each other because you done got comfortable around each other, so now you starting to kind of expose y'all hands, you get what I'm saying? And then it comes to like the compromise, and I feel like a lot of people don't like the compromise. So my generation is like going from like relationship to relationship seeking perfection. So do you feel like you gotta like learn to meet in the middle?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a give or take. You know what I mean? You gotta compromise, like you said. You gotta give and you gotta get. You know what I'm saying? You gotta it's a balance. It's a balance.
And then I was gonna say, so like, with your position, Jay, so like, how do you feel, bro? Just like going through all the shit that you going through, like, bro, what's something that you learned in life, twin, that you could like give to somebody your age that'll help people, you know, get to where you at? Because I know it's a lot of people that probably, you know, looking at you and they like, damn, he doing it right now.
Yeah, cause like just coming out of high school, like still seeing the people that I went to school with, still in school, they be watching from afar. They be like, damn, you doing this, you hanging with that, like. I be trying to like inspire them to just do something else besides the streets. There's nothing left in the streets. The streets are dead.
Shit dried up.
I ain't never posted nothing to weed, nothing to alcohol on my story ever. I don't even promote it.
Shit
So I
dried
just
up.
want them to look at that and be like, dang, like you can do all this without doing this. That's my main like
Message.
focus.
Yeah.
Be yourself. Don't be a follower.
Exactly. Like I just go in there. I just be my own personality. I come up with the graphics and stuff. I'm like, shoot, you can find a business and still do your content. But you can make your content a business. It's just how you make it. But all I'm saying is just be yourself. Like make your profile
Heavy on be yourself.
Exactly. Make your profile off of your foundation, like of something you built, because it's yours. At the end of the day, nobody can take it from you. So you can do whatever you want to do with that and change it however you want to change it. You ain't gotta wait for somebody else to tell you to do this, do that, put this on, take this off. You know, go here, go there. Just moving on your own time.
Feel you on that one.
And keep working. People pay attention.
Exactly. As soon as you stop, they can't wait for you to just say, dang, like Jason was doing all this time. You finally no, I'm gonna make sure that they never come. Whatever I gotta do. And if I did, you wouldn't even know about it.
That's real though. How do you feel like now that you like living in the scenes, but for like a long time you was just like lit underneath the surface and like, you know, it was a if you know type thing?
I didn't even care. You know what? I would honestly rather keep pushing all my dogs to be the littest they could possibly be. Because I'm like, I believe in waiting on your turn. Like, I believe in, like, if I'm around them, you know, you just some of people you spend the most time with. So if I'm around them putting in all the work, I'm listening to all their business conversations, how they handle business when they mad, how they handle business when they, you know, when they, like, doing good. Like, how they handle business in general, how they handle other people, how they handle relationships, conversations, you know, finances, credit, stuff like that. Like I listen to little stuff. Just I take the good pieces out of every situation, minor or major, and I just put it together in myself. Like I apply it like to myself. That's the only
real
thing.
though.
Like people be watching them.
Applied to me. And shit that I feel like could apply to me, also apply that to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's no balance. Like when it comes to learning and getting better, there's no balance. Like every day you can learn something, every day you get better at doing whatever. Like it don't matter. You just gotta take that time out to actually just get better. Like you feel me? Like you can't really be over here just I'm not gonna listen to that person. I mean you could, but I mean shit. If you gonna be that picky, then when you find somebody that you do want to listen to, you better listen to them because you already being picky. So now it's like, bro, you can't be picky with the person and the information. You gotta pick one. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't rather you pick nothing. You feel me? Don't listen to somebody who's not where you want to be though. You feel me? That's one thing I could say. Like they don't have to be in your field to not want to be where they're at. You know what I'm saying? Like they could be a boxer, but like Floyd Mayweather, I look up to Floyd Mayweather, but I'm not a boxer. I don't want to be a boxer. You know what I'm saying? But I just look up to him and his way of business. You know what I'm saying? His way of maneuvering and his way of just his demeanor. Like I do kind of value that because I can see a lot of my demeanor in people like him, people like Shakur Stevenson. You feel me? People tell me, bro. It's been like 4 people that told me that I remind them of Shakur Stevenson because it's like the way I think and sometimes the way I talk shit. It sounds just like the way that Shakur talk shit and the way that you feel me? So it's kind of like shit like that. I'm like, damn, okay, now I'm about to look into this motherfucker and I'm about to see like what he really thinking about. Because people are already comparing me to him, so let me see what he talking about. Let me see, like, you feel me? Shit like that. But yeah.
Like, oh, he got all these cars and they not applying none of the hard work that he did to get the cars.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's so funny because, like, I'm glad you said that shit, bro. Our generation is so funny, bro. Like, motherfuckers be saying knowledge is power. No, it's applied knowledge. Because if you, a motherfucker that got all the knowledge and ain't using it, you damn near just as good as a dumbass. So, that be the craziest thing about it, bro. Like, so many people that know so many different things, but you're not doing anything with the information. You're just sitting there, bro. It's like, what the hell does that do?
They waiting for somebody to give it to them.
I would say, bro, like, the best thing I ever heard, and this is to anybody that's watching this shit, bro, like, live life off discipline, not motivation, because motivation comes in small spurts. Like, a lot of y'all get hyped up off of dopamine. It's some little kid watching this bitch right now, or it's some adult watching this shit right now, both male and female, and y'all are probably, like, experiencing motivation through the shit that we saying, but that shit's gonna be 5 minutes, and then after that 5 minutes is over, you're gonna go back to the bullshit that you was doing. So to anybody that's watching this video right now, take that spurt of motivation you got and start whatever your journey is, gang. Like, the just do it shit from Nike has to be like the best slogan they ever came up with. Like, don't wait till tomorrow, gang. If you hyped up off of motivation right now, go to the gym. Start your gym journey right now. Like, cut the video off. Go do whatever the fuck you need to be doing. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you out this bitch and you know it's a video that you want to edit and you keep on telling me, I'm gonna do it right now. Because, see, a lot of times, bro, what people don't understand is we seek comfortability and we don't like doing things that are hard. But what niggas don't understand is the hard is only hard until you do it. And then it's so rewarding once you get to the other side because you actually get to see the things that you want to see for yourself. So, like, I think the best saying I ever heard was like, the mountain only looks tall as fuck from the bottom of that bitch, twin. You get what I'm saying? Until you start climbing that motherfucker, twin, it's like, it looks different from in the middle. It looks different from at the top. But it's so crazy to say that you would never know what it looked like until you start walking up that bitch. So it's a lot of people, they just sitting at the bottom of their journey. They haven't even fucking started yet. And that's why it looks so fucking hard, bro. You gotta get into it.
They enjoy watching other people get to the top.
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna cap. We live in a generation where, like, a lot of motherfuckers is going to work. They going home, they picking up their cell phone, they consuming other people's life, and they repeating the process all over again and wondering why they miserable, bro. Like, comparison is the thief of joy. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if you consuming more than you create, you always gonna be somewhat depressed because it's easy as hell to look at another nigga life, look at another nigga highlight reel, and discredit yourself because you watching other people. So I done start living in a generation where, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. One of the reasons I stopped posting for 6 months is because this cell phone right here became not a tool for me to make money, but it became a tool where I would just sit here and look at other people and discredit what I got going on in my situation. I had to put this.
One of the reasons I had to delete Instagram. I had to delete it, bro. I had to. Because I was, in my mind, I'm like, damn, bro, I'm doing great right now. I am doing amazing right now. And then I click on Instagram and I just see, like, you feel me? Motherfuckers just shitting on me, like, honestly shitting on me. And it's like, damn, you feel me? I just bust my ass this hard, did all this, then I'm getting shitted on. And it's like the motherfuckers that shitting on me, I know for a fact they don't have more than me. I know for a fact they not doing what I'm doing. They not close to as disciplined as me. They're not. They just not. And that shit hit different because it's like, damn, what the fuck? And like they were saying, it's like social media is the new, they say perception is a new reality. Bro, those people will get on the internet, bro, and literally just shit on you. And whole time you have more than them, but everybody think he got more than you because of what's on the internet. And it's like, nah, bro, I ain't got time for this shit. Because half of the time, I don't even be trying to prove myself anyway. I get on shit. If I hit for some big shit or I make a lot of money a day, I mean, yeah, I'll post it. I mean, it's my accomplishment. That's what I want to do. But I'm not just gonna get on this motherfucker and just, man, if you a broke ass, get off my shit. I ain't that type of nigga, bro. But a lot of niggas do that, and I mean, shit. I mean, ain't nothing I could do about it to stop it, but I had to get off it for a little while. That's why I'm off it for my 90-day run, because I'd be damned if I'm in this bitch going hard as fuck 90 days in and out just doing it. And then somebody just come and just fuck my whole mood up, just say some bullshit that just made me like, what the fuck? You feel me? Throw me all the way off. Like somebody just posts a screenshot, fake screenshot, 100,000. I'm thinking they just made 100,000. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Whole time this motherfucker don't even got a band in his savings. You feel me? Shit like that. And then it just fuck my whole 90-day run up. So I'm like on some, you feel me? I don't even have time to look at it. Plus, I'm not really interested in other people's lives. I got to get my shit together. So ain't no reason I should be, you feel me, penny pinching, pocket watching, even though I don't do that. But still, ain't no reason for me to be doing that. Ain't no reason for me to be on Instagram. The only reason motherfuckers get on Instagram is to see other people's lives. And this 90-day run is focused on me, so I don't have time to be looking at other people's lives. So in that case, I'm just about to just, you feel me, just do what I need to do, worry about me. Don't worry about nothing else but me. Cut all that shit out and give me more time on my hands. So now I have more, you feel me, time that I could really use to improve myself. Because half of the time, shit, I go to work at like 5 a.m., get off at about 1. I got the rest of the day to do whatever the fuck I need to do. But I'm so fucking locked in right now that right after I get out of work, I'm going straight to the gym, hitting my workout, coming home, record. I'm done working by 2 p.m., you know what I'm saying? Probably 3. You feel me? I'm done with all my work. I'm done with my job, my workout, my YouTube. Now I just got time to really just plan. You feel me? I got time to plan. And that's where these reactions came from, because believe it or not, before this video, well, not this video, but like before this week, I wasn't even thinking about, well, no, I was. It slipped my mind, but I was thinking about doing reactions to like shit that actually help people and shit that I really should be listening to. Because now that I got the ball rolling, I don't want to stop. When I see something working, I'm the type of person I don't want to stop. You feel me? If I'm seeing it work, I'm not stopping. So I just need to see this niche of this type of my content just blow, just work. You feel me? And I wouldn't even say blow, because I'll be patient the whole 90 days. I'm steadily posting on it. But I just need to see it working. You feel me? Yeah. Hold up.
This bitch down and pick this shit back up and start making things so I can actually realize, like, damn, bro, it ain't about consuming, bro. It's about creating, bro. And a lot of y'all, like I said, y'all on the consumption side of shit right now, bro. Like, man, if you want to change your life, stop watching people and start giving people something to watch.
Yes, yeah, that's a good way to put it.
And
sure enough, and you get tied up into looking at people shit. Some people wake up in the morning.
it's easy to sit there, bro. It's easy, and I'm gonna be honest. I was consumed in that shit, bro. Like 6 months to a year of my life, bro. I went from being a content creator that everybody watched to being the person watching everybody else's life. And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. That's why a lot of us are living in like this cycle of misery. I want y'all folks to, like I said, bro, if you watching this video right now, get up off your ass. Whatever you've been thinking about, that idea that you got, do that shit. Because one thing I kind of realize is everything in this world was made from somebody's mind. It all started off as a thought. It just took enough delusion to be able to bring that shit into reality. And it's not delusion once the shit work out. That's what a lot of niggas don't understand. You got to be so delusional about this shit that nobody could tell you this shit ain't possible. And that's when it becomes possible. You feel me? Exactly. All I can say is, man, I hope y'all folks enjoyed the little free game that we gave y'all, man. We got more videos coming up soon. They say double our video.
One more thing about their gift. One more thing about your gift. Whenever you find a talent,
you
find a gift.
Yeah.
It's not for you. God give you talents so you can bless everybody else with that. Like, I got the talent of designing, I got the creative eye, creative mind. It's to serve everybody else's problems, everybody else's like purpose, and that's going to eventually, you know, that makes you gain. Bro, that's what make you gain. Is you just use your gift, use your blessing to bless others. You gonna get blessed in return.
Like I said, bro, if y'all got